jail.
Okay.
She went to tell my shit, but...
Have you got somebody back close by and come get it within like 5 to 10 minutes?
On May 12, 2019, Arkansas State Police Trooper Michael Valentine was on patrol in Boone County when he watched a vehicle swerve almost entirely off the road. He pulled it over. The driver was Michael Kyle Dunn, Chief Deputy of the neighboring Newton County Sheriff's Office and a 15-year veteran. A badge doesn't put anyone above a traffic stop. Valentine was about to prove it. Welcome to Badge Done Right, where we spotlight law enforcement done right. If you're new here, hit subscribe and join us. Now let's get into the story.
Swerving a little, went way off the road back there. Touching the yellow line twice, touching the white line. Yeah, yellow line again. Zero 45 Young Charles David.
That kind of weaving tells an experienced officer one of two things: an impaired driver or a distracted one. Either way, it's a safety problem on a public road and a lawful reason to stop the vehicle and look closer.
I'll get up on the driver's side, see if I can smell something. Hello?
Hey,
I'm Trooper Valentine, Arkansas State Police. Stopped because you look like you're having trouble controlling your vehicle. Alright, what's going on?
a lot. I got
Your arm? Okay, where is it? Huh? It's on your chest? Huh? Been drinking a little?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, can I see your driver's license? So where are you coming from?
Just over Missouri.
Okay.
The driver said he was armed, with a firearm in the vehicle. Good practice here is calm and clear. Hands on the wheel, and if you need to reach for something, say so first. Valentine kept watch on the hands and the cabin, alert, without escalating. A small detail. Troopers often touch the rear of a stopped car on purpose. It leaves a fingerprint, so if the vehicle ever takes off, there's proof of contact.
How much have you had to drink?
Not much.
Okay. Well, is your vehicle off? Turn it off for me. Alright. Go ahead and step out with me, okay?
Valentine asked how much he'd had to drink. The answer? Not much. It's a weak answer. Not much is subjective and rarely helps the driver. The honest best practice before getting behind the wheel is none at all.
So you got a gun on you?
It's off.
It's off of you? Is it in the vehicle?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're a deputy?
I'm the chief deputy.
You're the chief? Okay. Well, so you know better.
I've had some bad times.
Okay. Well, I understand that. But, I mean, you know we can't be out driving if we've been drinking.
Yeah.
And, you know, I caught you coming back onto the highway back there. You almost hit a sign and then followed you for a little while, and you touched the yellow line twice, touched the white line twice, okay?
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to do some tests on you. All right. You know how all this is going to go. If you are impaired, there's nothing I can do for you. Okay?
Okay.
Because It's not, it wasn't my choice, whatever you've done. And, you know, my job's going to be on the line just like yours is, okay? You got gum in your mouth? Okay, go ahead and spit that out for me.
Little things stand out to a trained eye. Gum going in right at the stop, hands drifting toward pockets. Good officers keep a person's hands visible until they've been checked. Not paranoia, disciplined safety.
All right, come back here toward my car, okay? So how much have you had? You don't know? You don't remember? Okay. Well, pull your hands out of your pockets. All right, go ahead and stand. All right, you gonna be all right?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and stand up for me right here, okay? And face my car. You want to go through these tests, or you just want me to take you in? Huh? I won't take you to Newton. We're in Boone right now, so I'd be taking you to Boone. Okay. I know it sucks. All right, but like I said, it's not my choice.
Can't give me a break, man.
You know I can't. Absolutely can't. It's on camera. I can't do anything about it. I've got family out here on this highway. I'm sure you do too. I do smell. I mean, I could smell some odor of intoxicants. All right. Of course, you've admitted to me that you've had something to drink. It's on camera. You're driving. So it's up to you if you want to take tests or if you just want to go into jail. Well, I understand that, but I'm sure you understood that too when you decided to drive, right? What do you want to do?
Standard practice is to radio your location and the plate before you approach. Valentine read the plate on his dash cam, so it was recorded regardless. Arkansas dispatchers note that troopers' vehicles also carry constantly updated GPS, one more layer of officer safety.
Again, it's up to you. But like I said, we can't sit here all day. So either we can do some tests here, I can PBT you, we can see where you're at. You know the law, if you're under 8%, I mean, it's still up to me, you know, between 4% and 8%, whether I want to take you to jail or not. I do have some bad driving. If you're under 8%, I can work with you. If you got somebody that can come get you, we can go that route, okay?
A quick clarification, when anyone says the limit is 8, they mean 0.08% blood alcohol, not 8%, which would be far beyond survivable. Just the plain legal threshold.
I can't do that. I can't, without testing you, yes, seriously. You know that I have no discretion when it comes to DWI. No, it's not. We've got cameras, we've got everything else. It's not like it used to be. I do wish I could help you out, but...
Here's the history that matters. Decades ago, it was common to simply give a driver a ride home, until too many were let go, got back behind the wheel, and caused tragedies. So the rule changed. Impaired behind the wheel means arrest, no matter who you are. Domestic violence laws tightened the same way around the same era. Mandatory arrests where there's been harm, and in many places a mandatory holding period before release. The whole point of removing discretion was to remove favoritism.
I do not have that discretion. So, you want to take a chance? We can either, like I said, we can see where you're at, or you can go to jail, not have any further evidence. You know, it's up to you.
No. I guess I'll just go to jail.
Okay.
She went and told my shit, but
Have you got somebody close by and come get it within like 5 to 10 minutes?
man, it's the whole thing in my life.
Well, she's gonna know.
Yeah.
She know where you're at right now?
No.
Okay. Which, I mean, that's none of my personal business, but I'm just, just curious. But like I said, if you've got somebody that can come get it, again, I can't leave it here, okay? Because if someone comes by and knocks the window out of it, it's going to be on me. So we can't do that.
Wait a second.
So just so I know right now, I mean, you're refusing all tests. You're not going to take a test when we get down there or anything like that?
No.
Okay. Okay. So do you have someone you can call? Okay, well go ahead and get them on the phone, okay? Phone in your truck?
Yeah.
Well, I know you don't want to, but like I said, I mean, I don't want to either. But unfortunately, I do not have a choice.
On the recording, the deputy mentions 15 years on the job, meaning he may have been only about 5 years from retirement, now at risk. He's clearly struggling, and there's still a firearm in the vehicle. A good officer holds all of that at once: the law, the person, and everyone's safety.
Cool, man. I'm not gonna.
Oh, I'm cool. I'm just here hanging out.
They pulled over for DWI, I guess.
This is where Valentine's professionalism really shows. He's dealing with someone openly going through a hard time, possibly facing the end of a long career, with a weapon nearby. Officer well-being is a serious, real issue in this profession. The mark of a good officer in this moment isn't toughness. It's staying calm, steady, and aware, keeping the person and the scene safe while still doing the job. For anyone training to do this work, this is exactly the kind of moment worth studying.
How long will it take? Ask how long it'll take, please. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. All right. So we do need to get loaded up. We can sit here and wait till she gets here. Is that your wife coming? Okay. All right. Come on out. You got anything on you? Anything in your pockets? Nothing at all. Huh?
I said that.
It's in your truck? Okay. All right, do me a favor. Walk up this way. Go ahead and put your hands on my car. All right, we're just going to go through this like we normally do.
Really?
Yeah. I just got to follow policy, man. If I want them to back me up, I got to do what they want me to do. All right? Go ahead and put your hands on there. Bring your feet backward toward me. No, put your hands on the car for me. Bring your feet back. All right. So you don't have anything on you? All right. I will do the professional courtesy if you want. We can, I can just cuff you in the front, sit you in the back of my car. You want to do that? Or you rather have them behind your back?
Cuffing me? Seriously?
Like I said, it's policy.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
You want me to follow policy?
I think it's bullshit, by the way, but
Okay.
yeah. Yeah. Let me get my pills up there. I have to have them.
Now the heart of it. Valentine chose to handcuff the deputy with his hands in front rather than behind, a courtesy that breaks no rule. The deputy pushed back anyway. 2 terms every officer should know. Discretion means choosing among options that all follow policy. Professional courtesy means a kindness you'd extend to anyone. That also doesn't break a rule. The line is bright. You never extend a courtesy that violates law or policy. Officers have lost their careers doing exactly that for a fellow officer. As the lesson goes, your badge means more than that.
Okay, what are they for? Okay. Go ahead. I'll let you go up there.
There's a gun in there.
Okay. So where's your bill?
Valentine even let him retrieve his medication from the car, and again, the deputy noted the gun was inside. Plenty of grace was extended. None of it crossed policy. That's the balance good officers learn to hold.
Okay.
Guns in there and
Okay. Should be all right with them in here?
yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's go. I'll follow you.
Just sit me in the back seat.
Yeah, we'll sit you in the back seat. Go ahead. Okay, yeah, sure. Go ahead.
You know,
We'll go on that side. No, go on the passenger side. Go ahead and slide on in. Kind of knocking my stuff loose there. All right. Well, go ahead and get buckled. You want to be buckled? You want to be buckled?
Are you serious?
You don't want to be buckled? I mean, that's up to you, I guess.
Man,
It's not my fault. Don't look at me like it's
no, it's my fault.
Okay. I mean, like I said, I do not want to do this to another law enforcement officer. I've always heard about it happening. Never wanted it to happen to me. Okay? But like I said, there's nothing I can do about it. Right? You understand that?
No, I
It's
do
not on me.
understand. I know it's not on you.
Okay.
And I
If you were
appreciate
some other guy out here, driving around suspended, no job, whatever, I'd be doing the same thing.
I much lost my life, lost my career, and probably lost my wife.
Well, I hope not. I mean, I don't know what you guys, I don't know how everything goes over there, but you have a pretty good chance of, judge finding you not guilty. He does that quite a bit. I don't know how. I've never seen him in court with another officer with a DWI, but in that court, it's kind of hit or miss whether or not we're gonna get a conviction on DWI. So, I don't know if being charged with it is enough for you to get fired, or I don't know if you have to be convicted of it. So, a couple things to think about, maybe.
No, I'll go. Sure.
All right, I'm gonna shut this door, okay?
And again, that's not typically me. I don't feel like I'm drunk enough to, be, I don't know.
Be intoxicated?
Yes.
Over the legal limit? Well, like I said, I gave you the choice if you wanted to take this and see where you're at, or, just go on down with no test.
A state trooper has authority across all of Arkansas, meaning these two could easily end up working the same calls someday. This isn't letting a coworker cut a line at a store. The stakes are real, and so is the pull to bend. But the rule holds: follow the law and policy regardless of who's in the back seat. And the person who should understand that best is the 15-year veteran sitting in it.
Hello. Hey, I am 1015 with a white male. Yep. Like I said, just north of 206 here, waiting on someone to come get his vehicle. And then we'll be going to Boone County. Alright. Should be here about 10 minutes maybe. But I'll let you know when I'm headed out. Yep. It's good. Okay. Any more on the cows?
There's a quiet irony here. The veteran in the back has almost certainly been on the other side of this exact conversation many times before.
So, what do I do now? What do you think?
Well,
15 years law enforcement?
I mean, like I said, you know, I've got just what was on the camera there, a little bit of your driving. So, if you're refusing all other tests, then that's going to be the only evidence we have. So, you're just kind of taking a chance on what the judge wants to do. But,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, obviously I can't give you any legal advice, but, you know, you may have a shot doing that, or, you know, if you took a portable and you were under, then, you know, there's just another chance you could take on that too, so.
I feel like I'm under, to be honest with you. I don't drink much, but
Yeah.
I know how it goes. You know, back in the day, of course, been a long time, an officer could just take them home.
Yeah. I know. I've heard about that. But, you know, I mean, just because that's what they used to do doesn't mean that was right.
Yeah.
The two men talk candidly about how policing used to be, a more heavy-handed era the profession has worked hard to move past, toward accountability and restraint. It's a frank, on-camera reflection on how the standard has risen. The lesson the moment leaves behind is an old one. When you find yourself in a hole, stop digging. Candor on camera cuts both ways.
No, he's confused.
It's a 12-hour hold. What time did you arrest him?
Huh?
What time did you arrest him?
I'll have to check. It was about 10, a little before 10 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, that's what I told him. I said, man, I've always heard about this, so I hope it never happened to me. But
Did you have a copy of my traffic?
yeah, there's nothing I can do about it.
Negative. All I heard was you call for me.
Can I get a 309 to clean holding cell 1, please?
Huh?
What's his name?
Michael Dunn. Michael Dunn. He's the chief. Chief deputy. Yeah, sorry, chief deputy. I worked with him on that deal out at Newton County, out
They're
at
still not working, Sergeant.
Western Grove. That guy that had the baby on wasn't that Thanksgiving? I think.
One of them holidays last year.
Yeah, I think it was Thanksgiving.
It comes out that the two had actually worked a call together in the past. The deputy may not even have recognized the trooper at first. It happens. And notably, it changed nothing about how the stop was handled.
Oh yeah. Well, it sucks. He's like, man, you can't just. I'm like, I can't do anything. I said, it's all on camera. I mean, I can't just let you go. But let somebody come pick you up. I mean, they have preached that to us and preached that to us. I said, yeah. I said, well, he kept looking at me. I said, don't look at me like that. I said, it's not my fault. It wasn't my choice.
I know.
Oh, well, not a lot.
Yeah.
Not
We
enough.
have an issue.
Okay.
He refused the BAC, and that's typically for our hold.
He refused BAC?
Yeah. Yeah, he's refused any test. I didn't,
Oh,
I hadn't,
okay, well, then that's the rules, that's the rules. I just kind of lied to him, but I'll take it back.
That's a bad deal.
yeah,
He'll have to at least take a PBT if he wants to get out of here before 12 hours.
yeah. I told him, I mean, of course he knows. I was like, well, you know the drill. I said, you can either take a test or not take a test. If you're under, you know, I can help you out. If you decide not to do anything, then it's up to the judge, whatever he decides to do.
Dunn was cited for driving while intoxicated, first offense, and for refusing a chemical breath test. He resigned almost immediately. The Newton County Sheriff accepted the resignation and called the personnel matter closed. He was later found guilty of DWI, fined $800, and sentenced to a year in jail with all but 1 day suspended, credited as time served. A 15-year career ended by one choice behind the wheel. By every account, he was carrying a lot that night, and the hope is that he got the help he needed. This story isn't really about the man in the back seat. It's about the one standing on the road. Trooper Valentine had every easy excuse to look the other way. A fellow officer, a higher rank, 15 years on the job, maybe a shared call in their future. And he extended every courtesy the rules allowed. Cuffs in front, time to get his medication, a calm and even kind tone throughout. Then he did the one thing that defines good policing. He refused to extend the single courtesy that would have broken the rules. That's the whole job right there. A badge doesn't earn a pass. It raises the bar. Valentine held that line gently, professionally, and without apology. That's what done right looks like. That's the story out of Boone County, Arkansas. Proof that good policing isn't the exception, it's a choice officers make every single day. Subscribe, stay sharp, and remember, accountability works both ways. I'll see you in the next story.